I'll just go ahead and take questions.
Okay.
If I start, I'll answer all the questions before they're
Okay.
asked.
Questions? Wait for the mic.
Hey, Coach Mazey, Bo Carter with Sports Page Dallas. Talk about how do you plan for a 10-team tournament? You know, it's got to be tough on your pitching staff and everything. And what's the big difference, you know, from going from 8 to 10 teams as far as the conference tournament this year?
That's not as much as that's not the biggest difference. The biggest difference is starting on Tuesday. That puts a lot more stress on people than playing with 10 teams. I like a 10-team tournament. I think there's 10 teams here that are very deserving, and every one of them can win. So I'm a big fan of a 10-team tournament.
Other questions?
Any thoughts on playing Kansas State tomorrow?
Yeah, they're gonna. The disadvantage of this thing is you have to play on Tuesday, and you can't line your pitching up for day one, but they can for day two. So we're going to get one of their best arms tomorrow. I would assume they're throwing the lefty that's really good that threw last Thursday. So we're going to have our work cut out of us for sure. He pitched really good against us a couple weeks ago in Morgantown, and if we don't have a better offensive approach or output tomorrow, we're going to be sitting here as the first team to do the press conference tomorrow, too, if we don't do something different.
Coach, Matt Talverney from World Baseball Network. 3 hits today with your offense, 13 strikeouts. What's just the adjustments for you coming in tomorrow to hopefully still be intact for the next day to live?
More hits and less strikeouts. That would be ideal. Those guys, that's a good game for them. They only threw 2 pitchers, and those guys made us swing at a lot of pitches that weren't strikes and take a lot of pitches that were strikes. And that's when you know your pitchers are having a good day when that's happening. And I don't know how many pitches we swung out of the strike zone, but it was significant.
The back.
Coach, you've mentioned that your team is usually ready to play, that you have not had to worry about that. Today it seemed like the energy level was low. Is that your sense?
No, not at all. That's indoor baseball for you. And you got a 40,000 seat stadium with only a couple thousand people here. That's the atmosphere that's created. If you would have sat and watched the first game, you probably would have said, well, those 2 teams didn't show up either. Everybody shows up and is ready to play in this atmosphere. Every kid knows how to motivate themselves. It's just I think that's the indoor baseball aspect of it that gives you that impression, but we're never not ready to play.
Well, see for Logan.
I've just got one for Coach. Any idea who you're going to start on the mound tomorrow and how your pitching is going to line up?
No.
For Logan, it seemed like you were seeing the ball pretty well today. What was your sense in the box up there?
Yeah, I mean, I go in today, same day as every day, same approach. Just go in the box, try to see something over the plate, and hopefully put a barrel on it.
And Logan, differences in playing inside, the way the ball looks, anything different in the way your pitchers look on the mound? Is it just, what's different than playing outside?
It's definitely different for sure, but, I mean, it's a big league park, and the lights are amazing, and the background's good. So I honestly think it's better, no matter if it's indoor or outside, but any big league park is definitely better to play in.
Other questions? Okay, good. Thank you.